Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm going to be reviewing this outdoor mini speaker, and I got this from Home Bargains in the UK. There are different versions of this online, and you can actually buy this exact one on eBay. I've seen it once or twice before. Whether it's still there, I don't know. This has many built-in things, but this is supposed to be a more rugged speaker that is good in, bad weather, etc. And we used to love going out camping. I can't do it anymore, but it doesn't mean that everyone else can't and can't enjoy themselves. And they all like listening to music and audiobooks, so I thought if I get this, it might be useful to them to be able to, just enjoy the camping and the atmosphere a bit more. It's always nice when you've got the campfire and everyone's winding down to just put something on to listen to, or some music in the background, that kind of thing. So yeah, I've got this. Let's just give it a review, see what it's like. Hopefully it's good, because this costs £10, which is not expensive for a rugged speaker. That's about average for any type of Bluetooth speaker, to be honest. So if the sound's good and it is waterproof, etc., then I think this should be quite a good one. Before I get on, I'd just like to thank Paul, David and Simon. You guys are awesome and I really do appreciate it. You guys are keeping the channel going and giving me the motivation to keep these videos coming out, so I really do appreciate you guys. Anyway, if you'd like to be a patron, just have a look down in the description and follow the links. Anyway, let's get on. So here it is, and we've bought this for multiple reasons. One is we love to be out and about, and it's great to be able to put on an audiobook or a bit of music, whatever. And this just sort of fit the bill, if it works, obviously. Now, IPX6. A lot of people don't understand what this means. This says water resistant, sorry. IP means ingress protection. X means untested, and then a number. The first number is dust or particles of some kind, and the second number is water resistance. 7 is the highest I believe it goes up to. I'm going to just check that. No, I was wrong. The water can go up to 8. It's the dust and particles that can only go up to 6. Basically what this means is a company has taken this speaker and they've sprayed water at it from all angles for a certain amount of time. I can't remember offhand what it is, and basically it still works afterwards. There are things like there's a charging area which has a little bit of plastic that covers it, so without that there, it's not going to be at all waterproof. But as is, when it's all connected and closed and used properly, this should be waterproof. So let's have a look what it's got. Obviously wireless sound, because it's a Bluetooth speaker. It's got a built-in mic for being able to make phone calls and receive and so on and so on. It's got micro USB cable, and it's got a 3.5mm auxiliary cable for in. But I assume, I don't actually get why that's there, to be honest. It seems a bit bonkers. But anyway, they're very happy that it's got a built-in mic. They're very over the moon about that. Let's have a look on the back. So on the back, Bluetooth version 5. Operating distance 33 foot, output power 2-3 watts, input 5 volts at 5 milliamp hours, then it's got 3.5 millimeter auxiliary and micro USB, didn't say that on the front. The battery is 1200 milliamp hours. Okay, charging about 4.5 hours for a total of 3 hours playback. Yeah, fairly straightforward. Let's have an actual look at it, shall we? Do you know, it's a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why I thought it was going to be smaller than this. But it feels rugged. It feels like it's actually made of proper stuff, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel too light, but again, that may just be the feel. Sometimes they have nothing inside them really, except a big piece of concrete or a big bit of metal. But it does, it feels pretty rugged. It feels like, you can drop that down the stairs and not worry too much about it. Alright. Okay, so that's your 3.5mm jack for, I assume, from your phone to the speaker. And then the charging cable, very, very cheap, They always are extremely cheap, and that's fine. Okay.
Power on. Ready for connection.
Alright, love. Right, let's connect it. Okay, I'm about to connect it.
Bluetooth connected.
Nice. Right, let's have a look at what the sound quality is like. Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today it is very, very hot. In Wales, where I live at the moment, it was a record 37.1 degrees.
This is my normal talking voice.
Now I know
so
in
if
some
you can
countries
hear it, I'm
you
not
get that
sure.
as a random winter's day.
The sound quality on that is beautiful, actually.
In our houses, we're just not used to it. We're used to minus numbers, and that's sort of like our subject.
Right.
So today has been very, very hot. So I thought, well, I'll come up with a way of making something.
Maximum volume.
And spoiler alert, I've made this after I've made the device, and it works really well.
Right, so we've got play.
Good for 1 or 2 people.
Which works.
It does slowly cool the room down. There's a definite
Volume. Now,
effect.
this volume,
But anyway,
sometimes you have a volume on it that controls the device that you're using, which would be my phone at this point. This doesn't. This controls its own volume. As I say, sometimes it will control the volume of whatever you're using. And let's, and skip. Oh. The skip and back works fine, and obviously the power button. Here is where the actual all the inputs are. For example, audio, but it said micro SD, didn't it? No, I messed up. Sorry. Yeah, so this is where the this is where you plug it into charge, and where the actual headphone socket goes. If this is not on properly, which is a bit of a pain to get back in actually, if this is not on properly, then it will not be waterproof in the slightest. But that thing does not want to go back in. It's always the same with these blinking things. There we go. So yeah, if that is not fully flattened down like that, then it's not waterproof in the slightest. But the sound quality on this is really, really nice. I like this bit here. Oh no, I don't. I was going to say I like this bit here because it means you can connect it to your bag and have it and so on, but this is actually rubber. So this will eventually just wear away. You know, this on your bag after a couple of months will just rip straight off, or if it gets caught on something, it will rip itself straight off straight away. The problem with that is then you don't have waterproof anymore, because that will uncover bits at the bottom. Oh well. Yeah, overall, I really, really like that. Right, I'm going to do some more testing over the next few days with this and see how we get on. And I'll be back to give you my, my actual ratings and what I think of it in a bit. Okay, so there you go. I really like this. I've had it for about 3 weeks. Now, I don't listen to a lot of music, but I have tried to listen to more music so that I can try it with music as well. But I do listen to a lot of podcasts and audiobooks. And this thing has not disappointed me. It hasn't been outside yet, as in it has been outside, but not in any bad weather. But the sound quality of it is very, very good. The microphone that's built in is okay. It's not bad. I've had actually some in-ear Bluetooth devices that are actually worse than this speaker. And as it's sort of like an added on extra, it's actually pretty good for what it is. So yeah, I advise this one. £10 from Home Bargains. I would recommend this. As I say, I haven't tried it with large quantities of bad weather, but it's an IPX6, so it should be, as far as they're concerned, very good. And these things are tested quite well. So yeah, I recommend this. Anyway, thank you to my patrons. Thank you to you guys for watching. And I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.